welcome to another movie reviews video. As always, I will leave timestamps in the description box below in case you don't want to hear about one of the movies I'm talking about. You only want to hear about the other one, so you can go to that time. There's only actually 2 movies that I'm going to talk about this week. I only went to see 2 movies in cinemas just because I've been doing a readathon, which there will be a video about later in the week in case that's your thing, but I still wanted to make a review talking about them because I mentioned last week that I wasn't going to talk about one because I made a book versus movie about it. So that first movie is If Beale Street Could Talk, so I will leave the link to my book versus movie up here so you can see what I thought book versus movie, basically how I thought the film compared to the book, but the film as a separate entity in itself. Obviously we had the Golden Globes last Sunday and Regina King won for her supporting actress role in that film, and deservedly so. I mean, that category was a difficult one to call anyway because they're also fantastic, but yeah, she plays this wonderful matriarch of the family in this film, and she does so just so well. She's the matriarch and she's this strong mother, female wife in the movie, but she does so quietly, and that's the same as in the book, so that was done really well. I say this in my video, but as a movie it is great to watch her on screen. Her and the guy who plays Tish's dad are just amazing to watch on screen. I just thought they did a brilliant job, and yeah, the story isn't a comfortable one to watch. It's not pleasant at all times. It's quite sad sometimes and makes you quite angry other times. Dave Franco has this role in it that I didn't kind of see coming, and yeah, it was really weird. I was like, oh, there's Dave Franco all of a sudden. I didn't know he was in this because he's not in the trailers. But the people playing Fonny and Tish, just, oh, it's a very quiet film in many ways, and yet a film with a lot to say in all the other ways. And so it's definitely, yeah, if you want a film that's going to make you think a little bit, if you want a film that kind of covers issues that don't get talked about enough in films, then this is definitely one I recommend. I really enjoyed it, but at the same time it was definitely a difficult watch, but I'd read the book so I knew what I was getting myself in for. But yes, it's a great story, but an unfortunate story in other ways, and I really loved the way that they did the ending as well. And then the second film that I'm going to talk to you about this week is Second Act, starring Jennifer Lopez, which is just a very kind of classic rom-com, which you know I absolutely love. It is set in New York, which again, I love. However, it is set in other parts of New York than Manhattan. A lot of it is set in Queens, and then we have some of it that's set in Manhattan. It is a kind of what if type story, and you know, what if you didn't go down this path in life but went down another path in life. It has a wonderfully strong female friendship in it, and it isn't the kind of thing where a man comes along and saves the woman. The woman very definitely saves herself with the help and support of her friends and family, which is wonderful. It also has women having conversations about their future and their career, and not women having conversations about men, which is awesome. It features another storyline, which I don't want to give spoilers, but it's a storyline that doesn't get featured in the trailer. It starts off as a secondary storyline but almost becomes the primary storyline. Didn't see that one coming. It was quite convenient in many ways, but once I kind of got into it, I was into it. But when it first came out of the blue, I was like, whoa, not sure if I like this, not sure if I saw this coming. But yeah, as I say, no spoilers. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like Jennifer Lopez's films, and I love a rom-com, and it was just a feel-good rom-com, and I liked the actors they'd chosen for the parts. I like them all. So there we go. I definitely recommend it, especially if you are a rom-com fan, but watch out for that secondary storyline. If you've seen it, talk to me in the comments about that, because I need to talk to somebody about it. I don't know anyone else who's seen it, so there we go, even though it came out at Christmas. Hopefully next week I will have some other films to talk to you about. There are a couple of new releases I am desperate to see, so I will see those at some point in the week and talk to you about them next Sunday. So make sure you subscribe so that those land in your subscription feed. And as always, leave me a comment if there is a particular film you would like to hear my thoughts on. I can make that happen. I can go and see it and share my thoughts here next week. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I will be back with another video for you tomorrow and another film review video for you next week. Make sure you watch my If Beale Street Could Talk book versus movie video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.